Okay, this will be the last section of our trimester final exam review. Part 4 talks about 3 topics. We've got how erosion can cause bends in a river. So rivers, just by their movement, are going to cause weathering, and that weathering of the rock along the sides of the river will cause pieces to break down, and then those are going to be moved by erosion through the force of that water. Water moves faster on the outside of a bend, so as these small bends begin to form, water is going to have a higher velocity here. That's just a principle of physics. So as the water moves more quickly around that bend, it's going to have greater force, and so it's going to break down the rocks along the side more than it will break the rocks down along here. And so over time, that pattern, or that increased velocity, is going to have sort of a positive feedback effect. It's going to keep increasing, and so it will make the bend be larger and larger over time. The next topic that we have is where the sun's radiation has the most impact on the Earth. And so the Earth is, or where they're most concentrated, the Earth is sort of widest at the equator. And so the radiation, or the rays that reach the Earth, reach in the most concentrated fashion here at the equator. The angle is less intense above the equator and below the equator. And so this is why we have more seasons as you move sort of to this area of the Earth, or even down here, there are more seasons, whereas the temperature is sort of more balanced and stable throughout the year at the equator, and it's warmer because it has this more intense radiation from the sun. Okay, and then finally, we'll look at weather versus climate. Weather talks about the immediate, so the temperature today, a chance of rain next week, a cold spell, fires lead to poor air quality, a sunny day tomorrow. Those are all examples of weather, whereas climate is longer term information. Climate means that we have something like a snowier than usual winter, warm and dry summers. 30 centimeters of rainfall annually is an average, 4 distinct seasons each year. Those are all things that describe the climate, so the average over longer periods of time. Thank you for joining me for these and sticking with me for these semester review. These are the topics that we covered. Please let me know if you need help with any of this or you need clarification, and I can provide that to you. Best of luck on your exam. Reach out if you need help. Keep up the great work.